Thank you, Madam Minister. Just a few pieces of information for the folks who are listening. St. Music Festival tickets are currently
Pleasant good morning
available
to
at
everyone
the
along with
Cable
the
St.
name.
Kitts,
We're going to break down
Hosford's
the
Value Mart,
music
both in
festival
St. Kitts
press
and
conference.
Nevis, Courts Ready Cash in St. Kitts, and Courts Nevis. For opening hours, you want to check with these establishments. Tickets can also be purchased at the Ministry of Tourism office that's down at the Pelican Mall, and they're open at 9 a.m. on Saturday. So the regular times today and tomorrow, they open at 9 a.m. on Saturday, 29 June. The St. Kitts Marriott Resort will also have tickets on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. On the football ticket booth at Warner Park, they're going to have tickets daily from 10 a.m. onwards. So you can go ahead and pick up your ticket. The cost is $50 US or 135 EC. Not sure where you can get this amount of talent at this head table for $50 US. I think it's worth a lot more than that. The VIP and VVIP tickets are available at stkidsmusicfestival.com. The music festival artist lineup, everything starts at 7 o'clock, and we want you to be there at 7 so that you can witness all of the artists. I'm not going to say who is first and who is second. As you know, the high-rise section was introduced last year at the St. Kitts Music Festival and subsequent festivals or shows that we've had since. And we have a representative here today, the director of the St. Kitts and Nevis National Council on Drug Abuse Prevention Secretariat, Mrs. Karimu Byron Keynes, who will talk to us about how to effectively utilize the high-rise section.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so thank you all so much to the Honorable. And just briefly, thanks to the Music Festival Committee as well, and Mr. Teacher Michael for his contribution that you will see later this evening. I should have said, allow me to adopt the protocol already established. So as we come together to celebrate music and community at St. Kitts Music Festival, it's essential to prioritize the health and safety of ourselves and those around us. Considering this, the National Council on Drug Abuse Prevention wants the festival this evening. Know your limits. Understand your tolerance levels for marijuana and alcohol and avoid exceeding them. Pace yourself and listen to your body. We're encouraging persons as well to stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day and throughout the evening to stay hydrated, especially if you're using alcohol. And we all know about crossfade. If you know you're taking medication, please avoid the use of alcohol and marijuana. Designate a sober friend. Have a designated friend who can stay sober to assist if needed and ensure everyone gets home safely. We know that the Music Festival Committee always provides medical support, so know the location of the medical tent or the area where medical services will be provided. So try to locate it as you enter the grounds of the festival. Look out for each other. If you see someone in distress or exhibiting signs of overconsumption, please don't hesitate to offer help or alert the festival staff. Plan your transportation. Before indulging, we are encouraging everyone to make sure you have a plan for safe transportation to and from the festival grounds. Utilize designated drivers, the rideshare services, or public transportation. Last but not least, respect others' choices. Remember that not everyone may choose to personal space, and remember to stay in the designated high-rise
Tickets for the skyboxes, they go through the tunnel on Lozak Road. Parking information, general parking will be at the Bastia High School. Holders of tickets for the Heart of St. Kitts and White Sands VVIP Lounge are encouraged to park on the eastern side of the Bastia High School and walk down East Park Range. White Sands VVIP Lounge will have a shuttle for you guys. Holders of tickets for express events and skyboxes can park on any side of the Bastia High School and take a cool walk down to the venue. Holders of general admission tickets are encouraged to park as close as possible to the western side of Bastia High School. All right, so I think we've given a lot of information here. I think you guys are interested and wanting to hear from the folks here on stage with me. So we're going to start on the left, on my left-hand side, that is. And you guys can introduce, yes, Mr. Dangles, you can introduce yourself and, you know what, talk it up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. This is Sabantan from the beautiful island of Dominica.
All right. Okay, we good now. My name is Asa Bantan from the beautiful island of Dominica, and that's my first time on the St. Kitts Music Festival. And I want to big up the St. Kitts, the Ministry of Tourism, the St. Kitts Ministry of Tourism. I mean, it's a wonderful festival, and it's nice to see so many artists, young artists, great artists sitting up here with me. We have performed so many places together and seeing the St. Kitts talent as well. From Asa Bantan, I can tell you tonight we're going to start up the festival real crazy. Expect energy, expect craziness, and St. Kitts is part of is part of us. St. Kitts is like home to me as well. Whenever I perform out of Dominica and internationally, whether it's Europe or the Uber Soca cruise, I always represent for St. Kitts as well because St. Kitts is a small island. It's an EC island, so We like family. So I could just tell my St. Kitts people, Asa Banton from Dominica, the Bouillon boss, I'm here and I'm going to bring a different type of energy into St. Kitts tonight.
Morning, everyone. My name is Easy, lead singer of the Odyssey Band, and it's a pleasure to be up here with all these greats. And I also want to stress on coming out early tonight. Early, early, early. You spend your money, you want to get your money what so. Come out early tonight. It's going to be an electrifying performance from the start to the end. So just come out early, and you're going to have a good, sexy time tonight. Big up my name is massive one time.
Yeah, good morning. Buenos dias. Okay, yeah. We we're representing for everybody. I don't know. This is Gregory Hobson, aka Mr. Mention. Nobody calling the right name, but I'm gonna call my right name. Gregory Hobson, aka Mr. Mention. Good morning to everybody. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we're here at the 26th annual music festival. We feel like the 26th time. So much times I've been here, but it's always a blessing. It's always an honor to bless the stage, to represent for our country, to represent ourselves, to represent for our people, and most of all, to represent the whole outline of what the music festival was based upon. That is to sell us as a tourism destination, which is important. Big up everybody up here. It's Thursday night, it's Bacchanal night, it's Energy night, so it's gonna be my first solo performance. So definitely, it's not gonna be too much of a difference, but it's gonna be different. So make sure. Nice.
Good morning to everybody. My name is Tebulous, stage name I Tebulous. Most people would know me from Ultrasonic Band. Well, I am back on a solo career in 2014. Took a break for really grateful to be on the St. Kitts Music Festival for 2024. Thank you very much.
St. Kitts Nevis. You guys know what it is? Searching.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tyrone Jeffers. Most people might know me as Speedy. Officially, as Speedy. That's not the name my mother give me, but yeah, most people know me from Odyssey Band, the core band, and I want to say it's a pleasure. My first time as a solo artist, being on a big
with arguably one of the hottest songs in soca music, you understand? So it's just a pleasure for me to be here to make sure we give the energy. You don't know, we don't play with that. Great performances, we don't play with that. And bring vibes, you understand? So I'm just happy to be here, and I'm ready for tonight, yes. And hold up, one more thing. He say we start at 7 o'clock, right? Yes. Be there at 6 o'clock. Right? Yes. Yes. Okay, well, yes. So be there at 6 o'clock. Yeah.
A pleasant morning to all. I'm Mr. World, representing for the sweetest man in the world, almost a million road march winners, Small X Band. And tonight, expect great energy, expect the place to be mash up, mash up. When you plug in, we now plug out. I want to big up the minister, I want to big up the committee for carrying on this great legacy, and I want to wish all the press to enjoy themselves tonight. When Smallest Band go on this stage, it's gonna be transformed. Yeah, the place is gonna be just not the same. You're gonna take it up, run with it. Yep. So wishing all the best tonight. Come out, high energy. Make sure you come in with just shoes. Not no skimpy. Come out to ramp. Because we come in to mash up the place. Respect.
Blessed morning. My name is T-Bone, representing Upset Squad. An artist, soca artist in St. Kitts and Nevis. I notice that everybody have the head red. We'll be performing tonight. That is me, right? Not the green beards, right? And also notice that everybody have a red shirt on this side of the room. So big up everybody. All right. Notice that one thing, bear in mind, it is not soca monarch where everybody wants me to finish performing. So make sure everybody come on out early. Early. All right?
Morning, everybody. My name is Mikhail Teja, hailing from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. This is my first time in St. Kitts, so thank you so much to the St. Kitts Music Festival and the Minister of Culture and everybody for having me here for the first time. What a welcome. It's so crazy when you said that the St. Kitts Music Festival started in 1996. That is the year I was born. Yeah, so, you know, it's so good to be here at such a legendary and auspicious event. As the 2024 Road March winner in Trinidad and Tobago, I am here not to mash up the place alone, but just to spread good vibes and just everyone come out and have a good time, sing, we dance, and let me just enjoy good music, yeah? So yeah, man.
Yes, good evening. I'm saying good morning, sorry. Yeah, that's because I saw ready for later, right? Yeah, because we're mashing up, ripping up everything. Yeah, but on the real, it's a good feeling to be between these giants, you know. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here at Music Festival. My name is Ketty Dan, representing lead vocalist for the core band and soca artist as well. I want to just wish everyone a safe music festival. You know, we're keeping it safe, as the minister would have said. You know, anybody consuming to something, you know we go. But I ain't gonna say why you're gonna come, you just come out early and make sure you're there. Music festival, let me say, hey! Boom.
Good morning, everyone. I am Nadia Batson out of Trinidad and Tobago. And this is my third time performing at the St. Kitts Music Festival. This is the second time that I'm going to be here with my full band. So I'm always really, really excited about that. I think for me, one of the things that I appreciate the most about St. Kitts Music Festival is it gives non-nationals an opportunity to be able to not only experience the music of St. Kitts and other islands, festival into the whole blinking market.
Supposed to do the, yeah. Well, look who it is. My name is Mr. How you mean you don't want to dance? Mr. Show me a sexy dance. Or even Mr. She want me no. Hey, check that out. Adam O coming all the way from the Virgin Islands. St. Kitts is definitely a second home to me because it spans way back. My first hit was produced by Rastickle. Big up Rastickle one time. Sexy dance. My international hit was by Akaya Sweet, Warming Up. So there's definitely roots in St. Kitts, even though I'm from the Virgin Islands. And I just feel like I'm home every time I come here. This is my first music fest, guys. I made it. Ayy. And I'm just excited. I right now like shaking in this chair because I'm ready to go on stage now. Like, no. Can we have a pre-fest before the fest? Done? All right. So meet us outside in the lobby and we're going to have the pre-fest. All right? And we're going to warm it up. So I just want to say before I come off this mic that tonight, when I come on stage, I am only performing for the ladies and only the ladies. Okay? So fellas, I am sorry, but I can't do anything for you. I'm just here for the females only. Now, but in all seriousness, I'm here for everybody. I love everybody on this island. Like, y'all are my brothers, sisters, aunts, cousins, nephews, whatever. And I want to say from the Virgin Islands to St. Kitts, we love you. And thank you for having us. And thank you for having me. And that's all I got. Thank you.
All right, we want to say special thanks. Come on, give them a big hand one more time. Yes. So you see the kind of energy that we have prepared and ready for you tonight. Right now we're going to get the media involved. I know you guys have some questions. There's a microphone right here in the middle of the room. We can, while I go through our sponsors, you can, go to the microphone and get your questions out. So Platinum Partners, these are the 2024 Music Festival sponsors. St. Kitts Tourism Authority, St. Kitts Marriott Resort, Tropical Shipping, the official carrier of the festival, Carib Brewery, and Carib is the official beer of the festival, Skelec, Azul Printers, St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank, the official bank of the festival. Our gold partners are St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, the Cable, and Flow. Silver partners, SL Hospitals and Company Limited. Bronze partners, Island Auto Supply, Quartz Ready Cash, Bullseye Auto Rentals, Solid Waste Management, ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation, TDC, South Beach Marketing. Festival contributors, Soul, EC Limited, Palm Branch Media. Festival donors, St. Kitts Nevis Lottery, Poinciana Restaurant, Reggae Beach, Domino's, CNC Trading and Angostura Limited, Barry's, Shiggity Shack, KFC, Palm Court Garden and Restaurant, Spice Mill, Amri Enterprises, Social Security Board, Island Flavors, Jam Rock, Sparrow Foods, Nelson Springs Bottling Company, Win FM, Van Radio, Boozies, Royal St. Kitts, Sugar City FM, ODB, and Island Purified Waters. And of course, our presenting sponsor is the Ministry of Tourism. So put your hands together for our contributors and supporters. All right, so we're ready for you at the microphone. We got a scared set of media or what?
No, man, Bucky got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good morning.
All right, Bucky.
Good morning. Bucky got it media.
So, the protocol is that you tell us who you are, which media you're from, and you have 2 questions initially.
So good morning once again. Bucky got it media. Owner, CEO, everything is Bucky got it. Nadia, you're the Lone Ranger female tonight. Yeah, look around you. I guess you're alone. How does that make you feel to see that you're the only female on the stage tonight?
You know what, like I said earlier, I'm always lobbying for more women in soca because I feel as though we have just so much to contribute. So while I feel special being amongst all of the men, I always love to see more women on stages, especially big stages like the St. Kitts Music Festival. So yes, I do feel special, but I do always want to encourage more female artists on stage as well.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
My second question, well, Pumpa, what happened to the lady whose name doesn't end with an A? What do you have for them?
Well, they can come.
I stunned you there.
You know, I get that question often, right? But I try to make up a different answer every time. Understand? But what we're going to do tonight, every woman outside in the crowd, if their name don't end with an A, we add in the A tonight. You understand? So that is it.
All right, anyone else?
Good morning, everyone. I am Dion Batiste Clark, representing ZIZ. So I have a question I want to throw out to the entire panel. Having covered festivals like this across the region, some people have been complaining or observing that there has been a little bit of a shift in the way we party here in the Caribbean. So my question to the artists is, as an entertainer, how important is crowd engagement to you and how do you connect with the audience?
Yeah, well, you know, being from the Virgin Islands, we take crowd interaction very serious. You understand? And I was telling somebody the other day that I think the VI have some of the most toughest crowds. Like really some of the most toughest crowds. So sometimes that's how I feel. Like, you think it's not the most toughest, you say? Well, okay, let me say the smaller islands have some of the most toughest crowds. But I always, try to exceed, enough energy from me to go into the people, into the audience. You understand? Because I think it's important for the people that pay the money to have a good time. Yeah, very, very important. I don't play with that. You understand? So, it's very important for the crowds, to be interactive and show that they're having a great time. And, we can make things happen together if the artist is performing with energy and the crowd have energy. You understand? So, yeah, man.
Anybody else want to take a stab at that?
Mention.
Mention for the mic, man. Yeah, well, you know, Asa Banton is an artist that comes with interaction with the crowd. So whether you like it or not, you will learn it, you will participate, and we definitely will make a mess in St. Kitts. So, you know, as Pumpa rightly said, I believe when people pay their money, they have to enjoy themselves. So tonight is not a stoosh night. That's why I think St. Kitts started off with the soca vibes on our first day. So we're going to jump start that entire weekend. So expect craziness, but we're going to party safe still. Expect wet, expect mess, expect energy. And whether you want to participate or not, we're going to get somebody to get you involved. And that is what St. Kitts is all about. And again, I just want to big up the Ministry of Tourism because that's why we have all these different artists on stage from different islands, you know, different Caribbean people. Because St. Kitts is a place where you have, you know, different people living on the island, diversity. So all Dominicans out there, Asa Banton is here. And all my people from the Virgin Islands, I mean, Antigua, Montserrat, Statia, everywhere, no matter where you're from. And St. Kitts and Nevis, expect energy and expect interaction tonight.
You just say everything I wanted to say, so come on.
Right side.
Basically, as a soca artist, what I understand is the energy you give to them is what they're going to give back to you, especially in St. Kitts. So come up with a high performance. Trust me, the core going to be good. We ain't want a dead thing tonight. Don't come back stush. All right? Energy. Start to finish. 6 o'clock, not 7 o'clock. Gonna step it up a notch. 6 o'clock. Come on out early. Energy. Start to finish.
I just want to add to that too, because I feel like audiences do have a different way now of interacting. And I feel because soca comes from this, where we as artists always expect to see hands in the air, or like, I feel like we need to understand that there are so many things that affects an audience's perspective from the moment you walk into a venue. The onus is not completely on the artist. The sound is extremely important. The vibe, the drinks, the energy of the fete itself, it's so very, very important. We very often take the blame for it. The DJs, because you have to get people in a particular mood. For me, because sometimes there are performances where I have a lot of songs where people would tend to like sing out and they're having a real good time. I have stopped trying to look for this all the time, because you would expect it and it's always fantastic when we get it. However, I would come off of a stage thinking, I didn't get much hand in the air, but it was the most fantastic performance. And patrons would come up to me, fans would come up to me afterwards and say, Nadia, oh my gosh, it was so great. As long as I don't see this, or this, I'm perfectly fine, because you know, when you're in the audience, it's a completely different perspective. You know what I mean? So I feel as though we just need to understand that as long as we always give our all as performers, we're gonna be okay.
Mikel, you want to take a stab at that as well, since you had the most popular song in Trinidad for Carnival this year?
I'll say this. As artists, it's either you're looking forward or you're trying to move forward. And that has always been my mission, moving forward, not looking forward. Yeah.
All right. All right, here's our friend from St. Martin.
Yes, correct. Good morning, everyone. I'm Audrey St. Louis Jack from All Access SXM St. Martin. Good morning. My question is to Nadia Batson. With your soca career taking such a new leap of greatness, in my opinion, over the latest hits that you've had, are you still writing great music for other artists like you've been doing previous years?
Hello. Yeah, it's very difficult for me now, just because, as you said, my career is in a completely different place now. So I'm not able to write for other artists as much as I used to. I still do from time to time, but even for myself, like sometimes I can't even fulfill my own obligations. Sometimes management or like in the studio, they would be like, Nadi, you have to finish this song, and that's for me. So it's more like a time thing more than anything else. I've always loved writing songs because I feel as though it's really important to have really good writers as well. That's why I appreciate Teja so much, because he's a fantastic songwriter. So I always, would want to write for other artists as well, but it's kind of difficult with where my career is right now to do as much writing for other artists as I used to.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Good morning, all.
Hello, my name is Corinna Clark. I'm not from any media, but my mom works at ZIZ. My question is for the entire panel. What do you enjoy about being an entertainer?
She's so cute. I love your outfit and your hair. Well, I could just say that the ability to transfer energy with people from all over the world, no matter where you are from or how you came up or your financial status, is probably one of the most, like, you can't put a price on that, feeling. I'm sure every artist in the world knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's a energy that you tap into that you literally feel like you're above the clouds. And for me, that's like, no matter what the sound is, the genre, or even where you're from in the world, for me as an entertainer, that is like the most amazing thing.
Yeah, as an entertainer, it's the inspiration that you're able to give to somebody, whether it's they're going through a bad time, it's a good vibe. It's just all about inspiration that you're able to transfer to the individuals that you're performing to, and just, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, to the little kid that asked the question, that's a great question. To me, as an entertainer, I believe that music is life. And when you give life, you get back life. You see people, they come out to party, they get life. They come out to fete, they get life. As an entertainer, I like to see them moving, jamming, make everybody happy. That's the work of an entertainer, make everybody happy.
And as you know, World's been making a lot of people happy for many years. I'm not going to get into the age thing.
So yeah, man, entertainment has been, something that I cherish throughout my life, So, the fact to see people happy and smiling is one of the most beautiful things that I admire in terms of being on stage and entertaining people. I enjoy seeing people having a good time, meeting new people too as well. You understand? Because entertainment helps others, meet new people, go different places and travel and different stuff. So the traveling part and seeing new faces and seeing people happy is definitely one of the, the great things of being an entertainer.
Well, I too just love connecting with people. I didn't even think that I was born for entertainment, but he always comes at me. Somebody is always calling me and asking me to do something. And I always enjoyed, making music, hosting and that kind of stuff. vibing with the people and feeling the energy bounce back at me is where I really set my platform on.
I'm just gonna say a quote. All my springs are in thee. All singers and players of instruments shall be there. That is why we are here, eh? To spread the word, spread the love, spread the energy, spread the messages through the music.
Well, I'm just here for the traveling and the free food. But on a real though, on a real, it's a great experience, you know, getting experience different culture, you know, learning about people, seeing how your music influence people and how he has an impact on people's life, you know. It's not every song that you sing is about you. It's just, you know, how to take experiences and put it into a song and, you know, seeing people relate to your music. So that's, for me, I love that about music and performing, seeing the world, eating good food, and all of that.
Hey, Dehan, can you make sure they leave some food back there for Easy?
Well, the same here is just about making people happy, you know, visiting different islands, different country, meeting new people, and sometimes people could have a real bad day, and just buying a ticket today and coming to the festival tonight might change your entire night and think differently. And most of all, I mean, getting paid to do what you love, you know? So that's one of the reasons.
Easy, I never thought you were going to talk about the food and getting the exposure, but you're just making it feel like me and my friend Pumpa is going to be left out. And because Pumpa like food too, eh? Yeah, and Akai. But I have been in the entertainment scene for like 20 something years, like being a DJ and then having to turn to an artist, being a part of core band, I mean, sing alongside Akai and a couple other fellas. I also sing alongside Mention and Smiley, Lucas. But entertainment, a lot of people feel like entertainment is just some easy walkover. Nah, it's not no easy walkover. When you're into entertainment, you have to be serious. It is serious business. You take everything serious because then you're representing yourself and the place you come from. So entertainment for me is something very serious, which I cherish a lot. And I mean, anywhere I go in the world, I represent Kayan, St. Kitts, can't forget Nevis, and I mean, because partially I'm a Nevis man too, so I can't forget Nevis also. So Teblos may left you out, Speedy may left you out, and Easy may leaving you out as a partially Nevis guy too. So yeah, partially and no, don't say I'm a Green Valley boy, but so okay. So once again, I just wanna encourage everybody to come out early. I mean, to enjoy the vibes from start until finish. You understand? It starts 7, be there from 6 as Pumpa said. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice time tonight.
Hi, good morning. This question basically is for anyone who wants to address it. I'm thinking about, yes, Glenn Bart, SK Newsline. I'm thinking about music, soca, as a genre that has changed over the years. You can think of how it sounded back in the 1980s and how it sounds now. And what I want to find out from any of you is how much time do you devote to experimentation with new sounds as separate and apart from your daily or weekly routine of making your own music for a few months ahead for Carnival or whatever it is? How much of it do you devote to experimentation with the soca music and sound of it?
So I'll say this. With music on the whole is an evolution. And just like any other genre, soca has evolved a lot. Now, I think, and that's why I said earlier with regards to the question posed before with crowd engagement and stuff like that. Evolution is also with the sonics and also with the how it's delivered. So if you watch, but I'm judging based on how Trinidad and Tobago carnival and the energy is, right? Yes, we jump and wave, but we have evolved now to actually listening to the music and appreciating the lyrical content and finding ourselves in this euphoric feeling. So with that now, the music has to also reflect that euphoric feeling, meaning if I say in a lyrical composition, put up your hand, jump and wave, put up your hand, jump and wave, that's 1995. We are in 2024. I don't really want to hear jump and wave any song. I'll jump and wave if I'm having a good time. But I need to feel as though, you know, a storyline. I need to feel something in a modern space. So I think with that, we need fresh tones. So I'll say, for example, my song DNA. We started off basically with a guitar melody and mostly from a pop-oriented feeling. And then we added soca drums and experiment with it so that anybody who may not be familiar with soca, they'll be familiar with a really great pop melody that they could fall in love with and feel a part of. So I'm really glad that you asked that question because I think it's very important now where soca is to experiment because music now on the global landscape is very genreless. It's a lot of mixing and matching. You know, look at dancehall. Dancehall now is not the same foundation of, you know, the parlor dub. It's kind of trap because again, music is becoming genreless. It's becoming whatever vibe you choose to, you know, portray. So I think it's very important now with soca to experiment, but still keep the essence and the feeling of what soca is. So that's very important too.
And just to add to the tail end of your question, when it comes to songwriters, at least the ones who really take this really seriously, I try not to just write song geared towards the festivals or the carnivals. So I'm a very creative person. I'm constantly writing. I would wake up in the middle of the night and I have an idea and I would try to, this is the reason why I put a studio in my house because I'm constantly getting ideas and I'm constantly writing, and I feel like that's another a really, really good question, as Tesha said, because it's something that I feel as though we don't pay enough attention to. We can't just try to write songs. Oh, Carnival coming. Let me try and write a no. We have to constant because your songwriting ability is a muscle and that you have to always exercise. And if you don't exercise it, you're not going to get the results that you want from it. So I always encourage a lot of songwriters and singers as well to just constantly be recording, writing and recording. And we're seeing some improvement with that because I know I can speak for Trinidad. We would have no soca or 5% being played or even recorded during the year. And then September or right after Miami Carnival, everybody, we rushing out to put soca music out. And I feel like now we're starting to see small changes with that where the music has become or is becoming so very palatable worldwide, and I have always wanted soca to be able to rival any other genre of music in terms of like I remember I would go to an event and I would hear one type of music all night long, and there would be an absence of soca because one, people tired hearing the same songs all the time because we don't have new material, and I've always wondered how could we call this an industry if we don't have songs. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like now we're seeing a lot of changes with that, and it's heavily because of the people who won, the artists who won, take it very, very seriously, and two, the ones who don't just do songs, write and record songs just geared towards carnival. Yeah.
Yeah, so staying on the same topic, I want to touch base on that because stemming from where I come from, which is the Virgin Islands, our sound is now being going through a certain way. You understand? And I had a lot to do with that in terms to molding the sound. So I did a lot of experimenting to get our sound to sneak through those doors, you understand? And over the years, you know, I had songs like Massage, then, you know, we had songs like Big Jam and Sugar the Juice, and, you know, now we have this A-list song right. Been doing a lot of experimenting in terms to how I can get the VI and the small island sound to crack these doors. And we get in there. We definitely get in there, you understand? And I need these guys up here to know that keep producing these different songs and keep experimenting with our sound. You understand? And I could speak about the buoyant too as well, Asa. You've been doing a great job, my brother, you understand? So keep experimenting with the buoyant too as well, because I think on a whole, we need the soca music to be a melting pot. You understand? We can only have 3 different places or whatever, and 3 different places with a certain sound. I always say, just like Afro beats and the hip hop genre, they have the LA sound, they have the Atlanta sound, they have the New York sound, they have different regions with that makes up the hip hop genre. Same thing about the Afro beats. They have the Ghana, Nigeria, different songs that make this genre, you understand? So I always say it's the same thing when it comes to soca music. We need a melting pot of sound to make sure we push the genre forward. You understand? So the Buyan, the VI Bram, the Trini Soca, the Bajan Bashment, you know, these different songs, we need to keep experimenting and making sure that we come together as one sound to push the genre forward. So, yeah, man, definitely great question about, you know, in terms of experimenting the song. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was a great question. Joel Campbell from the Voice newspaper in the UK mentioned, just wanted to kind of get your perspective on the value that isn't seen. There's so much that's so great about where we are today and what's happened over the last 26 years, but really want your perspective on the unseen value of the festival, and also who on that table is going to be here in 26 years.
Well, yes, I said 26 years, been a long time. The unseen value. I think over the years, one of the things we don't value too much is the local settings. I mean, a lot of the times, the locals, as probably younger and more inexperienced artists, sharing the stage. Sometimes that push, that factor of importance and the relevancy, just like the bigger acts, should also be considered when it comes to the smaller acts. So that's one of the things then that we need to look into, definitely.
All right, Mr. Perspective, you're up.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Essential Perspectives Media. First of all, I'm hailing out of the island of Nevis. I would like to invite everybody to our 50th anniversary of Culturama, whether you're watching online or whatever, you know. But my question is for the international performers. What's that one suggestion you would make to our local acts to get our music to that next level?
Yeah, I would just about to touch base on that, you know. Yeah, I don't like how, you know. Okay, Wall, go ahead.
I think if you're on a plane every weekend, if you travel extensively, you're welcome in everybody's country. St. Martin, Station Sabre. You have to be doing something good. And because of St. Kitts Music Festival, you hear festival and the whole St. Kitts performers, Nevis performers, we have evolved. And we could meet any standard out there. So you put us to play here, we deliver. You put us over there, we deliver. So we small, but we talawa.
Anybody? Yeah, we are all international acts up here. You understand? We are very respected throughout different islands. You understand? I don't know what they classify as international. What is that? Go ahead.
All right. First things first, you can't release a song on YouTube alone. You need to be on as much platforms as possible. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. That's one. There are a lot of soca songs that are big in particular territories, but then when I am looking for it, I can't find it on on Apple Music or Spotify. That's a big thing. That's one. Two, the quality of the recording. I think there are a lot of soca songs that, you know, the mix and master needs to be on a certain level, because if I am playing a Marshall Fast Wine and then I play your song after and it's totally, the volume of it is low, the drums are loud, and I hear the vocals properly, clarity is a very important thing. That's two. And the third thing is, if you're an artist from, let me use an island, right? Like Adam O, right? He's from the VI. But Adam is pushing his song all over the islands, making sure, hey, who is the DJ in Trinidad that gonna play soca? Let me reach out to them. I think you can't just drop a song and then sit back and then say, well, the DJ isn't playing my song. They're not showing me no love. They're fighting me down. No. Like you have to do your market research. If you're trying to break into other markets, you have to do your market research and you have to put in the work. You can't just sit back and say, you know, I'm the big artist here, and then not want to put in the work in a different market. So I think those three things are very important to, you know, break into different markets.
Going off of what Teja is saying, just to give a little bit more, and especially what I did, presence matters probably the most, because I'll give you a very good example. Warming Up was one of the biggest songs after the pandemic, and nobody knew who sang it. Nobody. I would even run out on stage and they would be like, okay, who's this guy? But I'm singing my song. You get me? So what I'm saying is, it doesn't stop at the music video, it doesn't stop at the quality. All these things are very important. But if your presence is not felt throughout the Caribbean, because what's very special about the Caribbean culture is we all say the same thing. Well, who he be? And that's just what it is with music. I'll give you another perfect example. Had Marshall Montano sang Warming Up, it wouldn't have taken so much for it to become Warming Up. Does that make sense? Because it's Marshall Montano. But now I'm comparing myself to a guy who has been doing this over 20 years of being present in the genre. So for artists, like you're saying that I guess having broken through to the international market is what you were trying to explain, I get you. Do more than just the regular. If you're wearing designer shoes but you don't want to buy a ticket to go to the next carnival in Trinidad or wherever else, then your priorities are messed up. Because you have $1,500 on your foot, and you could spend that same money to go to Trinidad and push your music. And one thing I could say is most DJs that I have dealt with, DJ Private Ryan and all these different guys, they are not monsters, like I can't approach them, and you just talk to them regular like how you talk to everybody else at your house and be like, look, bro, I have this song. I would like for you to whoop-de-whoop. And last thing I'll say, I did like over 300 dub plays for free when I did Warming Up, okay? So you have to think of different things to crack the code. You can't just stop at, okay, he said to do this, he said to do 1 through 10. You still have to be like, what is a creative way for me to get in these people's head or get in the people who's pushing the music head? What radio stations? What Twitch is a new platform that I don't think soca has even tapped into yet, and that's where my head is at. Because that's a platform where you could make money and not even leave the comfort of your house. But all these things come into a full circle with pushing yourself past the quote-unquote local stature, you know, and going into that next level.
Yeah, I still want to know what is this international thing, because we, who some quote-unquote say is international, we still trying to get to Africa, or still trying to get to the Americas, like so that's me, we local to them. So it's a step, everything have a step. So, some people go from St. Kitts to the VI, they're leaving home. They go St. Kitts to America to perform in Orlando. These flights to go abroad. So, I mean, I still want to know, like, what is classified as international? Because everybody trying to get to a different step in life. Everybody trying to advance. So, what is international? Yeah. What is international?
Well, from my perspective, so to speak, as it relates to being international, the likes of a Mr. World and probably Mr. Mention and Akaye Sweet, those guys would have had like songs that have broken into the wider soca audience. So to an extent, they can be classified as an international act.
Okay, so they're international acts.
My question wasn't necessarily directed at them specifically. I spoke to local acts. There are 4 or 5 or 6 acts on this stage. That is not even 10% of the performers in St. Kitts Nevis. So I was just looking for a suggestion as to what can our local acts do to take their music to that next level. You understand?
Okay.
So that's some clarity there.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, I think Ted touched base on that, right? Yes.
All right, guys, it's 11, almost 30, and we have to get out of here because these guys have to do some sound checks and just a couple pieces of more information. as it relates to what we expect at the music festival. We're going to greet you at the main entrances with entertainment, including folklore, steel band, modeling, instrumentalists, and a whole lot more. There will be a second stage as well. So when there's changing over on the main stage, you can go to the football field where all our bars are located, the Festival Village, to get your food and drinks. There'll be local DJs ensuring that you're entertained there as well. The Artisan Village is where the traditional craftsmanship meets the festival environment, offering a diverse range of arts and crafts, such as pottery, jewelry, local candies, teas, and local bush and more. So you can, get this stuff to take back home. High Rise, we spoke about that already, an exclusive space to enjoy smoking cigarettes, cigars, marijuana. Safety and security, which is very key at any of our music festivals. This year we've enhanced the festival experience with increased training for our safety and security teams. We'll have medics on site and stringent security measures to ensure a safe experience for all attendees. And just a word on some of our fringe events that's going to come up. The remaining fringe events includes a festival junction on 4th Street tomorrow afternoon. The festival food fair, festival junction, and sugar apple marketplace will take place at Fortlands, and Jamrock will have their Jerk Fest on Saturday as well. Then, of course, Sunday, everything concludes with White Sands Mardi Gras and Anchord on Sunday. So I want to say special thanks to everyone who came out today. And what we're going to do now is we're going to have 15 seconds from each of these guys to tell you what to expect tonight. So that goes, we're going to come this way, from left to right.
Okay, well, mine going to be very short because it's 15 seconds and I don't reach 7, so. Yeah, tonight just expect pure niceness, peace, love, unity. Even if you don't know the person next to you, you can just hug them up, rock left and right. Yeah, don't get yourself in no trouble, table us. You see your wife done watching me mistake, so don't hug up nobody. So, yeah, tonight is gonna be mass. Just come out and enjoy yourself.
Yes, come out tonight. We are here. Everybody's here, everybody's ready. Get your tickets if you haven't got your tickets as yet, and come out early. And as I say, expect energy. We're going to have a good time tonight. It's going to be one of the best festivals. Out of the 26, I think 26 is my favorite number, and I'm being honest. My birth date is 26. On my vehicles I have 26, and I'm on the 26th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival. So I believe tonight going to be a good night. It's 26.
Tonight is a sexy time. Tonight we gonna have a big lime. Every artist on the stage right now, set and ready to grime.
How? What are you gonna do with that? You want me to sing to it? Set up. You know the Ace Abandon. 26 is your favorite number. 27th is mine. Tonight. You don't know. Live and lively first solo performance, but it's not gonna be short. It's gonna be off the chain. So don't forget, come out 5:30, just to make sure, the 6 o'clock, you don't get any setbacks, and make sure that we're there. Kick off.
Yeah, just want to encourage everybody to come on very early tonight. Like mentioned, so, most of the local acts will be on, so please come out and give us your support. We know you're going to enjoy the bigger acts later on in the evening. Bring your fat energy, come link up, because I'm searching in the band. And that's what you're getting tonight and more.
Yeah, man, I just want everybody to come out early, as mentioned, say 5:30. Brad out tonight, you understand? We ain't going home till the morning.
Yeah, man. So definitely, if there's good vibes, good energy, good time, you understand? So just everybody just come out, man, and we have a great time tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, tonight is the night when Smallest Band gonna be exploring the place, Valley. We're gonna mash up the place, dump the place, come witness the place on fire, virtually. How we say that?
If your waist dead, you will have to walk the plank. So bring your waistline early tonight, alright?
Just good vibes, good energy, man. That is it. That is it.
Jack come out to the left, Jack come out to the right, Jack come out to the left, Jack come out to the right.
I mean, somebody say, hey, hey. Make sure you're there. I mean, big up.
I don't know what to say again. Everybody, all they just come out now. Everybody, we're going to just have a really, really good time tonight.
Tonight I felt in all the ways. Nothing but ways. Cause sing is firstly only one we know. Hey, check it out.
Thank you guys. Nadia, somebody just sent me a message from the Virgin Islands. They want to know, why do you keep coming back to St. Kitts to perform?
I thought I was coming home.
And see, I wrote this in a press release, and so I'm going to say it just for her because this is one of her favorite songs. She says, it hasn't been so long since we saw Nadia Batson on Bacchanal Thursday. But when she comes with the whole market, you are bound to get fat.
I like that.
All right, guys. Thank you very much, and for all the media, including Freedom, that has joined us today. We want to say special thanks to for you covering the press conference. We'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. with the acts for Friday night. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
And they had it, folks. Music Festival press conference.
We're different. We're